Boots, cause I'ma slay some giants. Hello, YouTubers. This is Tia from Using the Mystic, and I am back with another pick a deck reading or pick a card reading. I call them pick a card readings, but doesn't matter what they're called. You pick something and then you get a reading. Okay, so the question today is: are they telling me the truth? Is your person telling you the truth? So this is deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1 is Louisiana Van Van. Deck number 2 is called The Healer. And deck number 3 is Lover Return. While you are choosing your decks, 1, 2, or 3, I will say that I am doing tarot readings right now through Instant Go and email. I'm also accepting tips and donations. I sell these awesome oils from Midnight by Verbena in my shop, and I'm also selling awesome crystals in my shop as well. If you need to contact me, all of my information is down there somewhere so that you can email me and get your reading or your oils or whatever. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to start with this one. So deck number 1, Louisiana Van Van. Is your person telling you the truth? And the bonus question is, if they're not telling you the truth, what is the truth? Step number 1. Is your person telling you the truth? The Empress, the Tower, the Emperor. The fuck? This appears to be, and the Knight of Staffs is at the bottom of the deck. Now, I always say this. Every time I get the Tower, it is the unfortunate, it's unfortunately necessary that this thing happened. It looks like maybe you guys had a fight or something. Something broke apart. Maybe you guys broke up. It looks like a twin flame thing or a high level soul connection thing or just somebody that you were married to for a long time or just somebody who you have had a connection with that runs pretty deep. And this might be a Taurus or any sign ruled by Venus, and this might be an Aries or any sign that's ruled by Mars. So are they telling you the truth? I got the Tower here in the middle. Here's the way that I read the Tower. I'm going to tell you a story so that it makes more sense. I was working for this person. He didn't like to communicate things clearly, and I was supposed to be his assistant manager, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I need you to tell me what to do so that I can, or show me what to do so I can learn how to do it, right? So we're sitting in the office, and I'm sitting behind him, and he's like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to do the schedule. So I'm sitting like here like, okay, are you going to explain it to me, or are you just going to sit here and click on things on the screen and not really say anything? So I'm sitting here waiting, doesn't say a word, and then I just walk away because there's stuff falling out of the oven, and well, not falling out of the oven. This was a restaurant. There's stuff like piling up. There are calls that need to be answered. So I'm like, look, whatever. I walked away, and then that's just to say that that's the kind of person that he was, right? He wouldn't communicate clearly. He would lie to your face, and then he would probably also lie behind your back. And then there were things that he would do that would contradict what he said yesterday, which is a lie, basically. Long story short, he basically demoted me without telling me. And then he was going to send me to another store without telling me. He's the kind of cowardly punk who would fire you. I know all this is like weird, but I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm just a little upset now. But he basically would go behind your back and do things that weren't bossly at all. And then he was a coward about the things that he should have done as a boss. So I say all of that to say that I kept getting the tower card when I was asking about what was going on at work or what was going on with him or if he was going to basically be a jerk. And he was. So it was a confirmation of difficulties going on. And I also got the tower card a lot when I was going to the dentist and the dentist had to take a tooth out. I was like, oh, is it I have to take one of my teeth out? And it was a confirmation that he was going to have to do that, even though I wanted to take it as a no. I want to take this, since the tower's in the middle, I want to take it as a no. But every single time I've tried to take it as a no, it has always been a yes. And a yes in the least pleasant sense of the word. Um, so I kind of feel like this person is telling you the truth, but it might not be what you want to hear, unfortunately. So I feel like whatever this person told you obviously wasn't the most pleasant thing, and it might actually break up your relationship or cause a lot of fights in your relationship. But I take the tower card this way because I have had such a long history with it being a yes, but a very unpleasant yes. So it's like you don't want to hear this, and I'm sorry if it's unpleasant for you. But it appears this person is actually telling you the truth, and they might have actually said it to you in the heat of the moment when you were having a fight or something, and it definitely looks like whatever it is like getting a tooth pulled or getting fired or whatever. It just unfortunately is a yes. So I hope that makes sense to you. And I also take major arcana cards as yes over minor arcana cards. And that's just how I set up my communication with my spirit guides. So, yeah, if you need some more clarification um, on that, I'm doing readings through Instant Go. Probably through the end of the year, we're going to be running the special for 20 minutes, 25 $20 for 25 minutes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate if you would like to help this channel keep going. And comment below, guys. You guys had a difficult pile. Comment below to tell me if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, you can also shoot me a comment, but don't be rude. If you're going to be rude, you're going to get blocked. And you're also going to get reported. All right, guys. Jeez, that was hard. All right. Deck number 2, which is the healer. Yeah, put that over there. Put this over there. Grab one of these. All right, deck number 2. Is your person telling you the truth? Please remember that these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine. Sometimes it happens that way. It's no big deal. Just means that the message is for someone else. Sometimes they are more specific, and sometimes they are more broad for the collective. So is your person telling you the truth? The bonus question would be if they're not telling you the truth, what is the truth? If this does not resonate with you and you do need a reading that does resonate with you, I am running a special right now. $20 for 25 minutes. Is your person telling you the truth? Just see if there's a person telling them the truth. All 3 of those came out. Oh, that one's backwards. What in the world? And it's reversed. What the heck?
Back swim around and spin. Huh? Oh.
My kid's in the background watching the computer, and she is making a whole lot of noise. So this one, if you're asking this person if they're okay, they might have said, "Oh yeah, sure, I'm fine," but they really are having a difficult time right now. Interestingly, how many of these cards are reversed? Like, what is this? It looks like just the Sun card is somehow reversed in my deck, and I don't know how that happened. And that one is turned over, and that one's also reversed. Okay, so I probably just put them in here. A couple of them in here the wrong way. So it was just the Sun card and the Eight of Wands, and they're reversed. So I'm going to take it how it is. This is the most positive card in the deck, even reversed. So I kind of feel like this person, if they're not telling you, they're not like telling you a lie, but they're not telling you the full truth either. I feel like they are telling you a portion of the truth to make you happy. Um, but there is some form of sadness in their sphere right now. But it seems like they're moving forward. They're moving toward a better way of being with the Six of Wands here, which is about victory and having what you want, basically, like moving out of a battle and into a time of peace. And this is the Death card. So this is a card of transition. It's a card of things changing permanently. Um, for somebody out there, this person might have actually lost someone, and you keep asking them if they're okay. And if they lost someone, I'm kind of sorry. I'm sorry to see that. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, people do lose people, and that's just kind of how the world works. And there's the Sun card in the background. There's the Sun card in the background here. There's the Sun card in the back. Well, the Sun card. There's the Sun in the background here. So I feel like they're they're not necessarily telling you a lie, but they're not necessarily telling you the full truth either. So it's just kind of like, um, if you're asking them if they're okay, like, oh, I'm feeling a little down, but I'm basically fine. So they say, basically fine. They might like emote, omit the oh, I'm feeling a little down part. They might just tell you, I'm basically fine. So they don't tell you, oh, I'm a little depressed right now, but I'm physically fine. Emotionally, I might be a little shaken up, but other than that, I'm fine ish. So I guess what I should do, since this was it was like a yes and a no. And I also, when I do these, I look at all the cards that I got. And if I'm doing a yes or no, the major arcanas are yeses and the minor arcanas are no. And there's two major arcanas and two minor arcanas. So we're just going to see what the full truth is about your person. What is your person not telling you here? This person not telling them. Six of Staffs again, and the Ace of Cups. They're conflicted. It looks like they're conflicted about moving toward a relationship with someone else, or they're conflicted about coming forward with whatever emotion they're experiencing right now. So like I said, if you're asking them if they're fine, they're telling you part of the situation where, oh, physically I'm fine. I guess they're technically not lying, but they're also technically not telling you everything. And the truth here is that they've got some kind of difficulties going on here. They've got difficult emotions. They might have a difficult time with someone that they're in a connection with, or maybe they're not telling you the full truth about a difficult time you guys had together. And they're like in a state where they're a little bit sad about it. They might feel like if you're the person they're having difficulties with, they might feel like you threw them under the bus or threw them in the river and turned your back on them. Um, if it's not you, then just take it how it resonates with you. If it was somebody else that they're dealing with, then they feel like that person did that to them. And the ending, it might be the ending of a relationship, which is bittersweet. I have not used that word in so long. Bittersweet is not a word that I just throw out there every day in conversation. I feel like that was kind of channeled. So I feel like this ending was bittersweet for them, where in the beginning they were extremely depressed about it, and then they kind of started getting over it, and now they're kind of looking into the forward toward the future, looking at moving away from it and getting better. They are probably not 100% here because there's still a little bit of lingering conflict, but they are moving toward a place where they are more able to be open with their emotions and maybe even offer their cup of love. Um, but overall, I feel like it's not really a lie. It's more like a white lie. Well, I'm fine. Um, Still dealing with what's going on, but I'm not dying, so I'm fine. That kind of thing. If this is dealing with, if you ask them a question about your relationship or whatever, they're moving toward um, being more positive about it. They're moving toward a victorious situation where they are not depressed and they're okay, and they're also moving toward offering this. Even if this could be them opening up emotionally, this could be them offering their love. This could also be them just generally. They could also be crying a lot at night when there's nobody around. They just look like tears spilling out. But mostly, it's kind of like a eh. If you're asking them they are just meh, eh. They're not like they're not in a high state of uh, happiness, but they're not in a low state of extreme depression either. They're just kind of like on the fence. So I hope that answered your question. Are they lying to you? Not exactly. And what is the truth? They're conflicted. They're moving out of a time of conflict and they're moving toward being able to like open up emotionally, um, or moving toward offering something emotional. So, deck number 2, that is your reading. I hope that it resonated with you. And if it didn't, I'm sorry. You can shoot me a comment below. Say, hey, that resonated with me, or that did not. And if you do say it did not, that's fine. But if you're gonna be a jerk, you're gonna get blocked. Don't waste your time. It's not even gonna make it onto my comment page. Okay. All right. So if you guys need a personal reading, I do them through Instant Go and email. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate to help this channel continue going on. All right, guys. I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now. Candle triage. I'm just gonna light my candle again. There she goes. All right, so sticking that there, and you guys are the lover return, I believe. Yes. I always like, look at this. Just look at that. Isn't that just wonderful? That's just cool. Anyway, stick that there. All right, guys. Is your person telling you the truth? Is your person telling you the truth? Please remember these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's just fine. It just happens that way sometimes. The message is just for someone else. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, I do those for instant go and email right now. I'm running a special 25 minutes for $20. Is your person telling you the truth? So Sinker's person telling them the truth. The bonus question is, if they're not telling you the truth, what is the truth? The Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Okay, I was looking to see what my ratio of major arcana would be to minor arcana, and what I'm getting is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one looks like another. There's some missing information here. There's some missing information here, and they are like telling you little kernels and then decorating the little kernels with other things. So they've got the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is generally about somebody who has been tacked to a tree. They are getting a different perspective. I'm seeing this as them turning the truth on its head, basically, and displaying it in a way that isn't exactly what happened, but there's like one thread of truth, and then there are a bunch of other pretty and quick words and other embellishments. This reminds me of Kevin Hart again, where he was like, he saw a deer, bruh, and that's why he was late for work. That he saw a deer, bruh, and that's why he was late for work. Now he might have seen a deer out in the bushes while he was already late for work, but there is no such thing as deer, bruh. Anyway, I kind of feel like this person is dressing things up. This is the Hierophant. I feel like this person is probably lying to you. It's not just omission for your protection, it's omission for their own protection. So they don't have to deal with drama. So they're not telling you the truth so that they don't have to deal with drama. Now, what is the truth? So what is this person not telling us? Girl. Okay, that one obviously. Two of Cups. Oh God, Five of Swords and the Death card. Okay, so they might have told you that something ended, but it really didn't. There's a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This one is, she's a very kind and loving person. She might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. She can be psychic, and she also can be very kind and loving. But they might have told you they broke up with someone and they didn't. It's like, oh yeah, I totally and completely and utterly ended that, but I'm lying to your face because I just didn't end it. And I don't care how you feel. I just don't want you to make me feel like there's a lot of drama that I need to leave behind. So I'm going to tell you some things, and it's not necessarily going to be the truth, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of truth, but I'm gonna turn that truth on its head so it's basically not the truth anymore. So this might actually indicate a relationship. I feel like this. Sometimes I see the Hierophant as a pompous asshole because most churches that I have um, heard anything about their Ten Commandments, it's like you don't. Maybe it's not the Ten Commandments, but it's like something in the Bible where you're supposed to have a vow of poverty or something, and the meek will inherit the earth. But I'm like, that just sounds foolish. But anyway, and the reason why I say that is because he's got all of this finery and luxury, yet he's supposed to be having a vow of poverty or whatever, where he's serving people on and not getting distracted by all of the luxuries and stuff like that. But obviously, the Hierophant has everything that anybody could ever want. Probably living better than a king sometimes. But anyway, off of that, I feel like there's a connection that they are still exploring. You might be a Scorpio, they might be a Pisces or um a Virgo, maybe. But I'm kind of seeing if you are a Scorpio, your back is turned. They're basically like stealing off in the night to go talk to somebody else or do something with someone else. So if it's like, oh, did you go hang out with your friends yesterday? I saw Bobby Joe at the store, but we didn't do anything together. I saw him, said hello, and walked away, and that was, the truth. I saw him, said hello, and then I walked away, but he followed me to the bar and we had some drinks. That's not the truth. The first part of what he said was not the truth. Well, it was, but it wasn't, right? So I would definitely be careful with this person. They might be lying about ending something totally and completely. They might have lied about it. This person might be married with the Hierophant card. They might be married. They might have told you that they're getting divorced and they haven't yet. And I told you this because they don't want to have to deal with the fallout of your emotions. You guys might have a fight. I mean, take this how it resonates with you. If you know you are somebody who lies a lot and you already suspect they're doing things behind your back, then I mean, this could be confirmation. But don't go out there fighting people over a general reading on YouTube, okay? You really need to get a personal reading if you're worried about that. Or you can just like put cameras in your house or whatever to see if this person is sneaking out to go see someone else. So yeah, that is interesting. This is like the spiciest pile I've seen, or the most dramatic, or whatever. Card wise, since I am just doing a general reading, I can't tell you just exactly what this connection is. I mean, it could just be their friends they're going out to see. It could be their sibling that they're going out to see. This could be someone that they feel like they have a soul connection with that they're going out to see, or it could be a lover. They could be having an affair. Who it just you have to take it how it resonates with you. But also remember that it's general reading, and you gotta let it fly if it does not resonate. So there's that. This is also a card of straight up lies, like lying to be malicious or lying to distort and control. So there we are. It's weird because I think I might have said that I used the major arcana to give me a yes. Oh yeah, okay. It was the way that I phrased the question. For a second there, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I phrased the question accurately. Accurately. Are they telling me the truth? No. Um. So yeah, I hope that that made some sense to you guys, and I hope that you get what you want and not, you know, the other way around. Don't get used by somebody. If they're lying to you, let them go. All right, guys, that is it for today's pick a card reading. I will be back with another video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, and donate because that helps my channel. That helps me keep making videos. I am running a special right now. It's 25-minute reading for $20, and you'll get that as a pre-recorded video in your email. So I will see you guys next time. Visit my shop if you'd like awesome oils, and I think that's it. Ta-ta, ta-ta for now.